Hello everyone, welcome back to the Down Games, and today I'm going to show you a tutorial how to install unity3D on almost any Linux machine, and it will be 64-bit version, so let's get started. The last video I showed you of installing unity3D didn't work on all operating systems, and I experienced this on Arch Linux because I moved to Arch Linux now, and I got some really bad results. So now I will show you how to install unity3D in 64-bit prefix, which will run smoother on 64-bit machines. I'm pretty sure it will work on 32-bit machines too, but 32-bit machines are quite old actually, so not many people use them, but still use them. So yeah, let's get started. First of all, what you have to do is create a new 64-bit prefix. So first of all, install play on Linux. So open up terminal, and on Ubuntu you will have to type in sudo apt get install play on Linux, something like that. On Fedora there's something different, it's from Y something, and on Arch Linux is sudo pacman as play on Linux. It will install everything for you, so let me reinstall it. Pacman. Okay, here we go. So it will install and launch play on Linux. So just play on Linux. Here we go. So now you have play on Linux. If you are new to it, it will be empty. This thing will be empty. And what you have to do is hit configure, and you should see a new button. On Arch Linux it's a little bit glitched. So new button, press new, and let's hit next. Select 64 bits installation, and select wine must be 1.7.37 or 1.7.40, because otherwise more undeveloped won't launch. And name it anyhow you want, and hit next. It will create virtual drive. So now while it's creating, go ahead and go to unity3d.com and download Unity. Click get Unity and select free download and download it. I think I have it already. I will just download it again. So this will come up. It just download the assistant. Now we have it, our prefix, and what do we have to do is install. Hit install and select install a non-listed program. You can select don't remind me anymore and hit next, and it will open this window. Hit next, edit, select edit or update an existing application, select show virtual drives, and select your unity3D tutorial, the brand new prefix that we just have created. Select configure Wine and install some libraries. Hit next. Select 64 bits installation. Select right here Windows 7. It's not very important, but still it might work better. So now we need to install some libraries. What you have to do is find, first of all, install physics, then vcrun. I think these things, I'm pretty sure you need 2012. then install, where is it, pull install Tahoma font. Here we go, Tahoma, not Tahoma 2 but Tahoma, and hit next. And now, as click browse, go to your downloads and find where is your download system. This is the latest one. Let's just hit open, hit next, and you will have this window. Just hit next, agree with everything. We don't need, you can select these things. We don't need web player. Oh, we can just select nothing. That's kinda stupid. Okay, so standard assets, that's what we need. And don't change anything and just hit install. Now you will get an error with showing error installing VC++ 2010 runtime. So just hit OK, and then it will continue installing everything. Okay, so now once it's installed, uncheck the box to launch Unity and hit finish. Now what you have to do is find Unity shortcut, and if you don't find it, here we go, we found it. You can select browse and find it. So now hit next and select Unity and write any name you want. As I have it, I will use not just Unity, and now you can hit cancel. As you can see on desktop, you should have a new desktop shortcut, but now first of all what you have to do is select and play on Linux, hit configure, select install components, and find core fonts, Microsoft core fonts, and hit install. Because without them you would run into problems, which is UI problems, no fonts would be visible. And now you can hit run. It will start Unity and we will see what you will have. The first time takes a little bit longer actually. So now first of all it will launch you to license server. It will connect you and select Unity 5 Personal Edition, agree with that stuff, and hit OK. And if you didn't use Unity, you will have to enter email address and password. So first of all, what you have to do is, I will note you one crash thing. When you press get started, it should crash. Yeah. And you can just see something happened. It just crashes. So don't press get started button, just use the projects and you can create a new project. Let's call it testing, and install some packages just as example, characters, done, and create project. Okay, so now we are in the Unity scene. As you can see, we have 64-bit version of Unity, and everything seems to work just fine. Yeah, it works just fine. The skybox, everything works fine. And we have, as you can see, we can play our scene. We can create quickly a new a very tiny scene. And here we go. So, as you can see, we have our character working just fine. Everything works just fine. And what do we have then? Is asset store. It should work. Window. And we just import it. We close it, go to our assets and put it right here. And as you can see, we have a big car in our project. And that's it. So everything works just fine. Let's do the last thing, that is building. Select Linux and select architecture like so, and select build. Go to your documents, go to your, somewhere should be your project, whatever. Let's just, here we go, testing, and let's name it build. So now it will build everything. The only thing what will happen is actually once it builds it, you will get an error showing of Windows Explorer error, as you can see, but just close it and done. So now what you have to do is go to your file manager and you should go to documents, I think. Yeah, documents, and you'll see this build. Go to properties, allow it executing as program, or if you do use different file manager, you just have to chmod plus X and drag and drop the project right next of the executable, and now you can run it. And you select the resolution, let's say this one, and here we go. We have our beautiful game working just fine, as you can see, and yeah, everything works just fine. So thanks for watching this tutorial. As I said, I will upload another how to set up Android SDK to build Android games inside Linux, and see you later in my next video.